What's going on, everybody? Today we are looking at the markets. Can they recover? They took a huge shot this week, actually this month, wiping off more than $1 trillion between all the markets combined. We're looking at the stock market, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, Bitcoin, gold, oil, and we're going to be asking the questions, can the markets recover? So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and make this money.
Like a boss.
Live from USA, hoping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Can the markets recover? That's the question of the day. What they say, the $80,000, $60,000 question of the day. Can they recover? What does recovery look like? How do we define it? How can you measure it? And most of all, how can you profit from it as a result? If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK, known as the Crypto Trader, and I'm the boss of these charts, as you'll soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you can profit as a result. So do yourself a favor, subscribe right now, turn your notifications on, hit that thumbs up button, join the money team. This is what I do. I'm very good at my job. Helping you make money is, one of the things that I'm here to facilitate. I think this is a great time. Regardless of all the fear, and capitulation that you might see in the market, it's still a great time because this is indeed the transition, right? And so without further ado, looking at Big Brother, if you just type in stock market right here, you can see, all the different articles and events that are happening all over the world. They're talking about the worst drop since 1987. Worst meltdown, 1987. Here's why the stock market is cheering King Bobblehead, on CCN. King Bobblehead rallies the market. King Bobblehead calls it an emergency declaration, right? So there's a lot of things happening right now. And we will get to the actual chart in a quick second. And when you jump over to Bitcoin and look at the top stories, this is more called sentiment analysis, guys. When you just literally type two words into Big Brother, in the force feed publications, what's the general feeling? Is it positive or negative? And you can see it's a little bit mixed. The top few are, extremely negative. Worst drop, meltdown. But then they come back down here and they say they're cheering. They're saying it's a rally, right? And, and then they're claiming gains, right? Those are good. Those are positive. Let's look over at Bitcoin. They say Crypto Trader explains what caused the Bitcoin price plunge negative. Lost 30% negative. Dead negative, right? Bitcoin is much more negative than the stock market. Why is this? One of the reasons is because Bitcoin doesn't have an orange puppet speaking on its behalf, right? Remember, decentralized, no central authority, no CEO, no 1-800-BITCOIN number that you can call and get your lost Bitcoin when you lose your private wallet keys. None of that, right? Plunging. Epic 2-day tumble, right? And so Bitcoin is much, much, much more negative in general. Stock market mixed, negative, positive, Bitcoin negative. And so when we look at the question, can the stock market recover, right? Can the markets recover? Can money flow back into this system, this economy, right? One of the questions you need to ask yourself, or, you know, essentially that you're looking for, is what are the safe haven assets, right? If the market's going to recover, then everything presumably becomes a safe haven asset. For example, you know, traditional investing, if you listen to Dave Ramsey, he teaches you that the safest of all havens, you know, is a, what did he call it? A mutual fund, good growth mutual fund. I think on average since the 1900s, it averaged 8%. What he doesn't tell you is that you lose 4 to 5% of that a year in inflation, and then you got to pay a 35% capital gains tax. So you're probably better off buying a savings bond, you know what I'm saying, and giving it to your grandkids after you die. That might have some money tied to it. But, you know, good growth mutual funds averaging 8%, that's not going to do it for you. That's why you got 80-year-olds still working at Walmart, because them good growth mutual funds ain't have too much mutual interest on their behalf. Getting back to what we were talking about, safe haven assets. Where can you park your money in a downward economy to ensure that it will have growth and value, right? Back in the day, there was real simple. It was just a few options. You had gold, silver, you know, and you had the money markets based off fiat currency, USD. But nowadays, we got this thing called blockchain technology, right? And so it introduces a new spin to an old game. But when we look at the charts, right? Especially when we go to a 343. This is the boss method, by the way. If you don't know what this method is, I suggest jumping into Google and typing in how to chart like a boss. That will bring you up to the Chart Like a Boss playlist. Watch the first video on that playlist. It's about a 90-minute dissertation, and that will let you know exactly what you need to do. Again, my people, if you appreciate this message, I appreciate you. Subscribe right now. Join the money team. 25,000 people, you know, have already made that decision. So I encourage you to do the same. So this is NASDAQ, right? NASDAQ Inc. on a 343. And you can see this line right here. Let us know that it was time to get out of it, right? Bam! Tanked. Done. NASDAQ is not a safe haven asset right now. This thing is legit underwater. And when you go down to the hourly, right, you see this big intersection right there. That is the 77 under the 231, meaning this thing is underwater, right? You can't make money when it's underwater. You only make money when you're floating above it. This is the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Does that look like a safe haven asset? No, none of that, right? What about the Russell 2000? These are the most profitable 2,000 companies in America. This is the heart of the engine in the Industrial Revolution. No, get out of here. What about Bitcoin? This is the new boy on the block, the rich kids, the nerds, right? No, nothing, none of that. What about gold? We got the baby boomers. We got, you know what I'm saying? People been hoarding gold since the 30s. How about the baby boomers? This thing is about to take a huge hit, by the way. No, none of that. What about oil? You know, they got OPEC and Saudi Arabia and all the things that they doing over there, all the agreements. Nothing, right? Truth be told, there are no safe haven assets right now. Right? So to answer the question, can the markets recover? The answer most simply is yes. When something, anything, becomes safe to invest in. When does it become safe, BK? Well, when that 77 goes above that 231. Bam! Just that easy. Right? For example, let's go back on the other side, you know? And look at right here. Look at right here. That one intersection right there. 77 over 231. 7 above. 231 comes behind it. We call that the Holy Trinity. We are off to the races. Capitulates for a minute, goes sideways. Guess what? 7 above 77. 77 above 231. 231 comes up. Back off to the races. Right? We need something, anything to do that. Right? My bet is on Bitcoin to do it first. But if this thing continues to fall, which, by the way, this is the NASDAQ. These are the big boys. We just broke that support. Look like we're about to break that one. And we got one left. Down here. Right? That's a huge drop, people. That is a lot of money that has disappeared off this market. And this is in a month. 30% of the world's money gone. Right? And so you don't recover from that within a day. Right? So I'm sure it's a lot of people, just like we saw those articles, living inside of 3 minutes. This is a 3-minute chart, by the way. And they're saying, oh, wow, the market is back. King Bobblehead did it. He sent a tweet to Iran. Actually, he sent some missiles to Iran. That's another story. But he sent a tweet to the Federal Reserve, and the Federal Reserve, they printed up $1 trillion and they bought up all these deteriorating assets. And now we done made, how much we make, guys? We done made 5% in 3 hours. It's back, right? It's back. Stocks maintain gains. What gains? What gains? I just showed you we down 30% in a month. You know what I'm saying? Fox Business, what gains did they maintain? What chart are you looking at? Right? Do your own research. Know how to know what the money looks like. This is literally what money looks like. You can't fake it, right? And it's very, very easy to see when the money's flowing in versus when the money's flowing out, right? And so there are no safe haven assets right now, meaning the market will not recover or begin to recover until one emerges. Can the market recover is a whole nother question, because guess what? That's not up to us. We still trading our time for money, a 401k, in a false sense of security. Institutions have 99.97% of all digital money in circulation. Therefore, it's up to them to decide. And with, my man doctor, with his face mask on, as long as that's a reality, then more than likely this will continue, right? And so again, that's what I got for you people. The markets are getting hit over the head, getting beat like they stole something, but that don't mean you cannot profit as a result. Let me tell you a little secret, man. I told my people in this profit package group, I told my people to sell Bitcoin at $9,200. And they listened. So essentially, we doubled our money in the past week. Feels pretty good. You make a lot more on the way down than you do on the way up. Going up, making money is like an escalator. You know what I'm saying? It's real slow. You got to wait in line. Other people got to get off first. Going down, that's the elevator. You know what I'm saying? And if you hit that down button, you hit that first floor, you walk out like a boss. Sold at the top, jump back in at the bottom. That's how you do it. That's how you swing trade, and that's what the boss method does better than any other statistical method you can get for free on YouTube. I'll tell you that right now. So this is what we got. The profit package, $50 for the first month. If you're trying to get paid, today is the day. The VIP trading group, this is the Boss Alert messages. They get exclusive access to me, myself, and a bunch of other crypto traders enlightened to the community. $200 for the first month. But if you're just trying to get your feet wet, man, just learn how to make money in the market. We have a lot of first timers in the profit package. It's more of an eclectic community, just bringing people together to empower each other, and to make money together, man. I'm quite happy that Bitcoin went down. Everybody in the profit package is quite happy it went down. We hope it go down to 1,800, and stay there for 2 years. Because we going to be buying and buying and buying and buying. And swing trading all the way up. Right? So that's what we got today. We also have the #1 Bitcoin group in the world. This is on Facebook, 20,000 members, growing every day. Come on in. The doors are always open. I actually just made a new Telegram group. This is 100% completely free. So you can join that Telegram group right there. I will include a link in the description. We already got 10 members in there. I just made this thing 10 minutes ago, though, so that's pretty cool. And I'm going to be posting charts and, you know, everything in there as well. I'll probably take a link of this video and send it to that Telegram group so they can get this information too. But there you go, man. 30% off the top. You don't recover from that in 10 minutes. 6 hours. You got gains, and now you claiming King Bobblehead that made a declaration, and that's what bringing money back into the market. It doesn't happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Look behind the curtain. The emperor has no clothes, which means he's ready to you at any given notice, right? With that being said, everybody, my name is BK. I appreciate you being here. If you appreciate me, hit that thumbs up button. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for tuning in, and most certainly thank you for your engagement and your participation in the greatest transformation of financial technology known to mankind. The blockchain is here, baby. I don't care if it's $5 or $5,000 or $15,000. I will be advocating for it. I will be speaking on its behalf because it literally turns that pyramid upside down. All the power that once was held at the top can now be experienced by the masses. With that being said, it's that time of the day. Signing out. Boss. Boy BK, no matter where you stay. Brazil to Bay, California, all the way back out through Jerk Money. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Leave your city in the comments. Shout your country out, your city out. We got a kaleidoscope of nations in here. Everybody hearing my voice. I want to know where you rocking out from. Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.
Like a boss. Armed.